Aquarius, and welcome to your reading for the month of July 2026. Welcome to the channel. If you are first time, hello. If you are coming back, hello again. This month you are crowning it, starting it out with that full moon in Capricorn, that strawberry moon that just passed us on the 29th of June. That's all about laying down foundations for new projects, new beginnings, things that you might be interested in starting, formulating for yourself. It's kind of getting all that stuff ready, laying the groundwork for all that, setting those foundations up. So that in mind, it's also Mercury retrograde going into pretty much the entirety of the month of July. So as we all know, Mercury retrograde can be very, very difficult. It can cause delays, it can cause technical issues. So if you are doing something like laying groundwork for a new project, or way too many, trying to start something new, or trying to get motion, excellent, wow, trying to get motion on something going forward, projects, just keep in mind that you may have some delays because of that Mercury retrograde. You might have some issues, so just be sure to dot all your I's and cross all your T's, as it were. So let's see. Okay, yeah, we can take that. Okay, so right now, I've got you as your Wheel of Fortune, as your energy here, which is a good energy of kind of allowing things to take shape. But you also have the Magician covering you, which is the card of manifestation and creation, kind of using all of the tools in your toolkit to create the outcome that you're looking for. So I think you are in a mode of, yes, you want to let fate take the wheel, and you are interested in allowing things to unfold as the universe kind of sees fit, but you also are using what you have to make sure you're putting your best foot forward, so that you are kind of aiming towards an outcome that's most desirable for you, right? So I think that's what's coming up. That's where you're at right now. You are definitely in manifestation mode for sure, and you are in, something might have just ended. Wheel of Fortune can often be about cycles, because it is a wheel and it is a 10. So it's very much a card of kind of coming around to the end of a cycle. So it's possible you've ended something and you're trying to create something new. And so you're just really in that manifestation mode. And there's a lot of creative energy and strong manifesting energy surrounding you specifically at this time. Sure. Okay. Oh, oh, and what a lucky. Oh, and there you are. Oh, well, how lovely. Okay, so looks like this is going to be a nice month for you, Aquarius. Good deal. So right now, with the world here in your sort of earthbound energy, it is what is influencing you, kind of the people around you, the aspects around you that are sort of pushing their influence into the situation. You've just got, again, another cycle, another thing coming to a close. Obviously, you have something here that has finished recently. You have something that is coming to an end if it has not ended already. And it's something that I think is coming to a positive end. These are very strong, major arcana. It's big stuff for you for sure, but it's also stuff that I think is, you feel you're at peace with it. These cards do not seem at all dicey, they don't seem difficult, they don't seem strenuous. This seems very positive. There's a lot of your energy, there's a lot of swords here, there's a lot of air energy. So I think that this is really you in your power, moving forward in something new, which is great, right? The timing for that is great with the full moon, the strawberry moon being as it is. So now the spiritual energy crowning, you have the Ace of Swords and the Knight of Cups. So I think that there are new ideas that are going to be coming to you. You're going to be getting a lot of inspiration from Source right now. So the Knight of Cups is an offering, right? You also have the Ace of Swords, which to me is truth, information coming to light, you using your brain to start something new, right? Aces are beginnings. So I think this Knight of Cups is potentially like the universe saying, here, this is an idea. How about this? What do you think? It's your brain igniting and allowing yourself to take in inspiration from around you. I think that's going to be happening a lot in the month of July for you. So really, Spirit is, the energy surrounding you is really buoying up your attempts at starting something new. It's really giving you a lot of inspiration. It's giving you a lot of possibilities. The Page of Swords is what has come and gone, so kind of like what's leaving your energy right now, which is studiousness. So I think maybe you've already done you kind of already have an idea of what it is you might be thinking about doing here because you've been looking into it. The Page of Swords is a lot of studious energy. It's nubile. I want to start looking into something new. I want to do this, but I need to know about it first. Or I'm interested in this person, but I need to know about them first, right? I'm not getting a lot of relationship energy here. I mean, the Knight of Cups can definitely be a love offer, but I just don't really get much of a relationship vibe from this. Certainly it can be, if that's what is resonating for you, but you take it if it resonates, leave it if it doesn't. But I feel like this feels more like a cycle in life that's stopping, and like a new career, or maybe you're moving to a new place and you're trying to figure out which one is going to be the most you, the thing that fits you the best and makes you feel the most at peace with yourself and your identity. And I think you're really trying to use what you've learned and what you've gone through in your life to fall into the right slot on that Wheel of Fortune. You know, you have spun the Price is Right, like that game show where they spin that big wheel. It's like you want it to land on 100. You're really trying to land on that perfect spot, and you're doing everything you can with what you've learned to try and make sure that happens. So I think there's a lot of strong energy towards that, being that you are making the right choices. Like you are, if you listen to yourself and you take that time to accept these ideas and these inspirations from the universe and use your brain, which you're very good at. All air signs are always very good at using their brains. You should be looking over here, you should be really good, right? So the Page of Swords says you've been laying this foundation intellectually, you've been building up information about this thing, you've been watching from kind of not the shadows. I don't see it as like a sneaky energy, but you've definitely been doing your research on either one thing or the different choices that you have coming up. And in the future energy here, oh, what a delight, right? What a treat. I don't know that I've seen energy this good in a while. So the King of Swords is you, right? This is your major arcana energy, and it's an excellent card of decisive, intelligent action, right? It is a card of a masculine energy of grounded, practical energy, but also very successful energy. So it's not emotional, it's not unpredictable. It's very predictable energy, which is great, because I think you are maybe kind of done with unpredictability. I think you've done that, and you're moving towards, I would like to get something that's going to fit and work for me now, and that I can kind of sink my teeth into intellectually, and that's going to make me feel excited about the next chapter. And I think that this King of Swords, this is you. So like I said, you're trying to lean into something that's going to really resonate with your identity. Well, that seems to be what's coming up. So I think and the Fool, right? New beginnings. So you have all of these endings, you have all of this finality, and then you have the Fool coming up at the end saying, okay, but then once you accept these ideas, 10 of Pentacles, right? It doesn't get much better than that. This is like, financially speaking, and at least as far as like building a legacy or building an identity, this is more the card for me, I would think. Like the 10 of Cups to me resonates more with like familial emotion. Like it's more like really feeling love and abundance in that aspect. This to me is more like practical abundance. It's abundance in your daily routines, the things that you do every day to build your foundations and to establish who you are in the world. And I think that you right now have gone through some stuff, you've moved through some things, and those things are coming to a close. You know that. You've been looking at your options, and you've got maybe a few. I'm not sure. I'm going to look into that here in a second. And I mean, I really think if you listen to yourself here, good things are on the way. This is this is the earthbound energy here. That's how I do Celtic cross spreads. I do this as earthbound, and then we're going to look at a little bit more of the spiritual source aspect of this, the kind of more abstract aspects that are influencing it. But Wheel of Fortune Magician, I want to get a little idea of maybe what the situation is that you went through that is coming to a close here. Source, you want to give me a little bit of insight on what this might be talking about, what this Wheel of Fortune is, and what this Magician is dealing with here. What does Aquarius got going on? What is it for Aquarius? 2026. Oh, aha. Okay. I'll take these three. I did drop a couple, but I'm gonna take these three. They popped over in my hand. So we've got the 9 of Cups, which I think definitely makes sense. Definitely makes sense, because the 9 of Cups is talking about your wishing for this thing that's going to fulfill you, wishing for a fulfilling new chapter in your life, right? The genie here, it's rubbing the lamp, it's asking for something to be, and what do you know, new for you, the Fool. Finally, that's pretty great that that came out, right? How very affirming. So really, yeah, this is, you are looking for something new that's going to give you fulfillment. Again, it's not the Ten of Cups. Like I said, I don't find it surprising that the Ten of Cups did not pop out there and you got the Nine of Cups instead, because it's more about you. The Eight of Wands, which is funny because to me, the Eight of Wands is my minor arcana for the Magician, basically. So you're looking at like two Magician cards here. Like it's very affirming. These cards are very much just saying like, yes, a new thing is coming. You want something that's going to fulfill you, and you are putting your manifestation energies into it, and you want it to happen quickly. I think you're ready for movement, right? The Eight of Swords is, the Eight of Wands rather, is very much about like quick energy. It's not plotting, and none of this energy really is plotting, right? The only slow energy you even sort of have here would be the Ten of Pentacles, and that energy is, it's not, it's like, I don't really know that I would call it slow. It's exciting energy. Okay. So now I want to look at, let's see, the World. That, I think, Earthbound, again, I think that's just kind of reaffirming what we were saying before, that this is a cycle coming to a close. So I don't necessarily feel like we need any more elaboration on that. I think the World is whatever the situation is. This is just the Earthbound energy saying, yeah, this is coming to a close. Yes. It's just, we'll double down on that. Yes, that's happening. So the Ace of Swords, the Knight of Cups, I'd like to get a little bit on that. Like, what is the inspiration from the universe going to be? Are we going to have like one thing? It's going to be many things. Like, what can we expect from the universe on that? What can we expect to be coming as far as like inspiration? What, any kind of insight on that? What it might be? Anything, universe? You have anything for me? Just pop that card out. Give me something for Aquarius for the month of July for their inspiration from source. Give me anything? Nothing? I mean, I guess it could just be like, no, I said what I said. I'm gonna give it 3 more. Anything? 1, 2, 3. No? Alright, I guess it's not going to give you any more. I think it's just said what it said. I think it's basically saying, like, the universe is like, no, I'm going to give you... Oh, hey. Okay, let's see. And it just doubles down with another Ace of Swords. I guess the universe is like, hey, look, I told you I said what I said. I guess I'm going to say it again. If you really need me to repeat myself, I will. Oh, it's funny. So yeah, there you go. It's saying, like, look, listen to yourself. Maybe take meditative quiet, but listen to the things as they come. Keep a clear head if you can. I would say now is probably a good time to keep a clear head about yourself. If you're somebody who likes to have fun and partake in things that might make you a little bit less, sharp, maybe put that away for a little bit. Really spend more time being as sharp as you possibly can. Drink a lot of water, right? That's funny. Okay, so the universe said what it said. So Page of Swords. Is there anything that you want to do to elaborate on this Page of Swords? Mia said this is you. Oh, here we go. The Knight of Pentacles. Okay, so yeah, I think this is the slow energy that you had previously. The Knight of Pentacles is the, because this is the energy leaving you. This was the, I'm kind of setting up the foundation for what this is. I'm interested in bringing this thing to the fore. I'm interested in, bringing something up, something new, but you were taking your time with it. You are now ready to get going, but I think you've been kind of taking your time. You've been saying, I'm going to plod along a little. This is the preparation time. I'm not really going to make any foolish, quick decisions, I think. And I think you haven't been. I think you've been making very measured choices, and you're using your brain as you are oft wont to do, right? Okay, so let's see about the 10 of Pentacles, the Fool and the Knight. I almost don't even want to see anything else because everything's just been so great here with the 10 of Pentacles. The Fool, the Knight, the King of Swords is just so, it's such a solid ending here for this, but let's just get maybe, if you got anything for us, give us something to elaborate on that, maybe, if you'd like, Spirit. No, I'll go ahead and start taking a look at source. You got anything for us on this last one? The Fool, King of Swords. Ooh. Sliding around in my hands. All right, we got an old one that turned over. Let's see, Ace of Wands. Okay, so I think this is basically saying you've got, and the 2 things that turned over, we had the 2 of Wands and the 2 of Swords. So I think that there might be choices. You might end up with a choice here. You might have more than one option. That's kind of what I was reaching for here with these help cards, the elaboration cards. I was kind of looking for it to help to explain whether or not there were going to be choices available to you, and I think there will be. The fact that the Two of Wands and the Two of Swords both turned up at some point while I was shuffling, and I didn't see, and I just took notice of them. So I think, yeah, I think that you're going to have the Ace of Wands again, beginning. This is passionate energies. You're moving forward. You're moving quickly. You're stepping on the gas with it. But it's again it's a very loving, nurturing, passionate card. The Ace of Wands. It's about like new, inspired ideas for new beginnings in your life. So yeah, I mean, this all tracks. But yeah, I think you might end up with a choice. You're gonna maybe have a couple of things to choose from there. Okay, so now wrapping it up, we're going to look at the spiritual aspect of things. I'm just going to move these guys over so we've got some space here. Let's see a little bit of what just the spacey, abstract, universal version of yourself is influencing this. How is universe influencing this? Get a card for Aquarius here. First card. Oh, good. Temperance, all right. Right, we have the Emperor influencing you. Okay, your hopes and fears. Oh, hopes and fears, that baby turned over. Okay, King of Cups. And last but not least, the final outcome. The universe giving us, what's the universe inspired in the final outcome here? Yeah. Yeah, okay, that one didn't come over real strong. Kind of just popped over in my hands. Let me see if I get one more here. Oh, there we go. Okay. Oh, interesting. Okay. So it looks like to me what I'm seeing from the universe here, I think that you've got earthbound energy is like, yeah, we're good to go. We're golden. Let's make it happen. I've got some things. I've got some ideas. I want you to start putting some things in motion. We've got good stuff ahead. Like, let's go. I think spiritually, what's influencing you is a little bit more of pumping the brakes, just a teeny bit. So I think that, or maybe just setting your expectations, right? Making sure that you're ready to not be disappointed if things don't move quite as quickly as you're hoping, even if they seem like they're going to, right? If everything on paper looks like it's going to move quick, sometimes it's disappointing if things take a little bit of time, right? So I think don't be disappointed if this does take a little bit of time, whatever this thing is that you're trying to get started on. The Temperance is balance, right? Temperance is alchemy. Temperance is turning lead into gold. Temperance is being patient, being thorough, being thoughtful, balancing out the things to make sure, which I think is what you've been doing. Like I said, you've been weighing your options. You've been thinking about this. I think this is definitely, you are being smart. This is you being smart and slow, steady and balanced and metered about your choices, right? So that's the Temperance card. That's you. That's your energy here. The Emperor being the energy surrounding you from the universe is the Emperor. So you have a lot of really guided, strong, solid, grounded energy. The Emperor is a very authoritative card. It's a card of like, you've got this, you can do this. I'm here to make sure that you can get this done. And I think that is, these two popped up actually as I was just talking about that. You got the King of Cups, which is right above this as well, which I think it's interesting, and the Justice card. So I think, yeah, you've done the work and you've experienced quite a bit and you've got a lot of tools in your toolkit. And I think the universe is saying like, you've got the ability to do this. You have the strength to do this. You know what you're doing. It's time to go ahead and do it. That's what I think the universe is trying to tell you here. So you've got the Justice being like, yeah, this is going to be what you deserve after all this time, after everything that's happened and everything you've been through. These things are going to be what serves you now. You can finally stop doing things using these tools for things that don't better you, and now you can start using them for things that are good for you. You know, get what you deserve, right? You deserve justice for your life and the things you've been through and what you've learned and had to go through to learn it. And the King of Cups, I think, is, you know, again, you're going to be offered things. The universe wants to provide you with ideas. It wants to provide you with opportunities, and it's going to be doing that for you. And because you have this new authority and this new strength and this new earned maybe independence or sense of self, I think you're going to be more receptive to those ideas and more able to hold yourself up in a way that other people will be receptive to those ideas. So hopes and fears, King of Cups, which I think hopes and fears, right? So I think the King of Cups is the hope, and I think this is the fear. I think that you're just a little bit nervous that you want the ideas. You're like really hoping that the ideas that you get are going to be good, that they're going to work, they're going to be beneficial, they're going to end in this Ten of Pentacles, this King of Swords. But I think you're also a little bit concerned about what you may have to leave behind, about what it's going to feel like to not be in this other thing, this thing that you're so comfortable with. It's the cycle that's ending, this thing that's going away. Interesting that they're both cups, and you as an air sign are more about intelligence, intellectual behavior. The swords energy is more about thinking, it's more about cerebral and being in your head, and this is the cups energy. So I think that's interesting that your hopes and fears are emotional, right? They're not intellectual, because you've got the intellectual thing under control. So I think you are really hoping that this is going to fulfill you. It's going to make you feel good about yourself, that it's going to give you the Nine of Cups, right? Like we had the Nine of Cups that pull up over here. Something that's going to fulfill your life and make you feel like a wish come true situation, right? And I think that if you look over here, what do you have when you have the King of Cups with his 1 cup offer, and then you have these 8 cups over here? That's 9 cups, right? So I think that's what you're trying to get to, and I really think you're just a little concerned that either you're going to be the emotional toll, whatever it's going to be emotionally. I think you're just a little bit nervous about what that's going to mean for you. And then the final outcome, you've got the Hanged Man, the King of Pentacles. So this is cards of teamwork, working together. So whatever thing this is that you're doing might bring you into new people. It might bring you into a situation where you're going to have to be working with people, which could be great for you if you're somebody who has been kind of isolated because you've been going through something, that you've been feeling like you kind of needed to go through it on your own, or just need a change of scenery. I think that you might be getting with people to do this 3 of Swords. This 3 of Pentacles. 3 of Swords just popped up. So, I think there might be a little bit of... Okay, interesting. Let's give me one more for this, because these cards for everything over here. These are looking kind of sad, right? Not exactly sad, but I don't know about that 3 of Swords. Let's see. Okay, just popped up the Tower and the 2 of Wands. Okay, Tower and the 2 of Wands. So, like I had said before, I think that you have some choices. You may end up having a couple of choices here, and be prepared, because whatever this thing is that's going to be coming up, that's going to be great for you, that's this new start, that's this awesome beginning, that's really you living in your element, whatever this thing is, I think that it's going to be a shift for some people. I think that it's going to be a big shift in the universe for you. The Tower, the Tower card here obviously is a big shift in the universe, is something major happening. And what comes after the Tower, right? The Star. And who is the Star? You're the Star, Aquarius. You're the Star. So I think that it's you. This is saying, yes, this Tower is awesome, because this Tower is going to bring you to where you want to be. It's going to take a little time. The Hanged Man, right, is about waiting. So you're going to start doing this thing. Everything's maybe going to be going along kind of hunky-dory, just fine. Just be prepared that things are going to change in the way that people see you and that you see you. And when you start to change the way you see yourself, and you start to make the choice between one version of yourself and the other, that doesn't necessarily align with other people's vision of who you are, and even that doesn't necessarily align with what you thought you were, things can dramatically shift in your life, right? It can really change the way that people see you, and use the way you see yourself. And it can lead to some heartbreak for some. It can lead to feelings of like, oh, having to make some decisions. That just flew out. So what just flew out? The Ten of Pentacles. So I just wanted to, this is great. I think I just want to end on this, which is basically the universe saying, look, even though, yes, just be aware, it's not everything is perfect. The end of this road that you're starting, this new road that you're starting, the end of this old road, this beginning of this new road, it's going to take some work. It's not going to happen maybe as quickly as you want it to, and I know you want it to happen quickly, but it is coming. It looks like it's going to be very financially beneficial, at least very stabilizing for you, and just be ready, because there might be some people that you have to let go, right? Or some heartbreak, you may feel some of these emotions you're scared of. Just be okay with that. Be aware that that's coming, and be okay with that, and I think you'll be fine. It looks like it's going to be a very exciting month ahead. You've got some new stuff coming up, and you've got a lot of strong energy on your side backing up your new endeavor, whatever that is that you're doing for yourself there, Aquarius. So I hope this resonated for you. If it did, please feel free to like. If you want to comment, if you've got anything you'd like to expand on any of these readings, or anything that if you agree with any of it, if you disagree with any of it, please feel free to say so in the comments below. It was lovely reading for you this month, and I hope to see you again next month. Bye, Aquarius.